Good afternoon, everyone, and this is Sweet Sour with a new WeakAura that I think will be of interest for a few people. And not to go into too much explanation, but basically it's going to be a WeakAura that allows you to toggle music based on which zone or area you're in. And so basically when you have a map, it has multiple levels. You have continent, zones, areas, and subzones. So for example, where I am in right now in Isle of Dorn, I'm in an area just outside the front gate of Dornegal called Boulder Springs. And to the left of me is a subzone of Boulder Springs called I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically the theater. And so basically this will allow you to say, okay, I don't want music playing in Boulder Springs, but I want it playing in the theater. So you give a quick demonstration. When I step into the theater area, music begins to play, and I step back out, and music fades out. And then we also have this button here that allows you to temporarily toggle your button, so it's not a permanent solution, which we'll get into in a moment. But basically, say for example you're in a zone where you have music toggled on, and you're listening to your own music and you don't want the zone music playing, so you just click this button. So right now it's turned off, obviously, for Boulder Springs where I'm right now, but if I turn it on, music fades in, turn it off, music fades out. Alright, so now let's get into what you can customize. So I added quite a bit of options for everyone. So basically the speaker button, which is the button up here in the mini-map, you can move it around. You can choose for it there be a delay before it fades out. So for example, right now there's a 2-second delay after you hover over it, so it holds on for 2 seconds, and then it fades out. And then obviously you have the fade out duration, so it's pretty quick, but you can slow it down. And basically the same kind of thing with the music options. You have the same kind of delay for when it fades out, and then same kind of fade duration for the music. And now this is where you actually make it work. So you can set a default state. So do you want music on all the time and you don't want music playing on a couple of zones, or do you want the opposite? So for me it's the opposite. And then for adding zones, this is where this information up here comes into play. So I added all this information to make it easy for everyone to add whatever zone or area they're in. So basically you would hit the plus sign, add a new entry. Now this here is just specifically for a label, just for ease of what zone you're in, to look through the list. So you can say we're in, let's do Isle of Dorn. You have to put the ID for there, and it is a zone type. And then you can choose whether or not to play music in Isle of Dorn or not. Now you have Isle of Dorn added. And then if you want to get rid of it, you make sure you have the area that you want removed selected. Click the red X, delete entry, and it's gone. So it's pretty simple. It's working really well, and honestly I'm pretty happy with it. I hope other people enjoy this as much as I've been enjoying it so far. It was an interesting project to code. Yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the Wago comments, or even in the comments below this video. I'll provide the Wago link in the description of the video. And yeah, until the next project, Sweet Sour out.